Good evening, Patricia. How you doing? This is a response, my first response. Patricia, I love your the analogy that you use with the toilet paper. That was an awesome statement because one thing I wanted to do is to define what the principles and the correlation express, the association that exists between the two variables that have nothing to do with the casualty. Example was just above the level, like the ice cream, the second kind, and Fred gave an example about the ice cream consumption and the crime rate increase together and decrease together as well. Does that mean that it's changing the result or changing the other? And so when you mentioned the toilet paper, because of COVID-19 and how people went into stores and you know the toilet paper and the computers, these was two variables that happened, that took place, and it was off the supplies was going off the shelf, and it was the casualty was the COVID-19. So that brings me to, if when he was talking about the ice cream together as well, does not mean that they're changing results, but it was a change in the other. But they took all the ice cream out the store. Do you think the crime rate would decrease? Or of course not. And it's the same way with if we didn't have any toilet paper or we didn't have the use of the computer, COVID-19 was still there. But I really like how it really paid attention to that policeman. And so because he took stats. So with that, when he, by him taking stats, he had a knowledge of something when they put that information out. And knowledge is power. Strangely enough, that's how often association are interpreted. If a constituent do not have or able to interpret stats correctly, we will have to do research, and lack of knowledge cause our people to perish. Dr. Kendrick, association says, he said association does not mean casualization. Looking at health stories, most important, eating, one of the topics he used was eating red meat regularly dramatically increased the risk of death from heart disease. It is true that the newspaper headline does not actually state that eating red meat causes heart disease. Not quite, but very nearly, and you could be forgiven for thinking that it does. And reading again, we would not see the word cause anywhere. It just implied very strongly. So again, it goes back to the ice cream. Did the ice cream cause a crime? Did the toilet paper cause the COVID-19? No, but it and to me it just resonates a fear. It puts a fear, but it will make you also read that information. It draws you in. It's drawing you in. So like I said, I really think you made some good and valid points in your initial post, and I'm looking forward to seeing more and getting more information. It was lovely. I love how you used what was going on in the present. So have a blessed day.